This conference will now be recorded.
In the last class, we have discussed how to create a stock item and using the stock item how to pass the transaction. This is what we have seen, right? That is using this new reference against reference and advance. This is what we have seen in the last class. How to make this entry, new reference against reference and advance. How to use this while making a purchase, while making a purchase, payment and purchase return. And this purchase return in Tally we will be calling as debit note. Debit note. And the shortcut key for the debit note is Alt plus F5. Alt plus F5. The same way we can try with the sales also. So let me show you one of our entry for the sales also. Sales we will see entirely how to use this new reference against reference and how to pay this. So we'll go for a voucher. Let me select the sales. For the sales, it is F8. Now I'm going to make a sales for the person, to any person whom I'm having. Now my customer name is Tejas Store. Okay. And why I'm not giving any bill number? Usually when I make a purchase, I used to mention the supplier invoice number. I make a purchase, they'll be giving me a bill. That invoice number I'll be mentioning here, supplier invoice number in F9. But whereas when I'm making a sales, I don't have to mention any reference number or the purchase invoice number. Why? This, the number to which I'm getting this will be the invoice number for the other person. This will be the invoice number for the other person. Now what we are going to do now is we'll make a sales. This is my voucher number. Okay, now what I'll do is here to whom I'm making a sales. I'm making a sales to Tejas 2. Okay, if I'm having a transportation details, I'll fill the screen. Then I don't have, I'll accept the screen, Control A. And there is a party details also. Here also I'll press Control A. Accepting. What I'm doing, sales. So let me select the sales one. Name of the stock item. Name of the item what I'm making a sale. Suppose I want to make a sale of only mobile phones, Redmi Note. From go down A, I'll make a sale of 10 at the rate of 5,000. 5,000. And then again, I'll go for the next one, Redmi Note 9 Pro. Again, I'm making a sale from go down A. 10 numbers I'm making a sale at the rate of 5,500. Next stock item, let me select as Vivo 19 Pro. This one I'll select as go down A. 10 numbers, I'm selling this as 6,000. 6,000. The next one I'll go for Vivo Y21. And here I have a go down A. I'll select 10 numbers I'm making a sale at the rate of 7,000 and I'll accept this. So all the mobile phones I'm selling from the go down at how much cost total amount is 2,35,000 I'm making a sale. We can give a narration. So see here I'm selecting here as what? New reference. My reference number is same as my invoice number. So 2. I'll accept this. You have to give a narration and you have to accept it. So this is how I have just done a sales voucher. Only sales voucher I have done by giving a reference number 2. By giving a reference number 2. Because my voucher number was 2, the same thing it will capture. And this voucher number will be my invoice number as well. Next one, after I made a sales, I want to know how much I need to receive from this person. What's my bills receivable? Where should I check the outstanding report? It is the same. Display more reports. Statement of accounts. Outstanding receivables. Here I can see from Tejas Stores I need to receive 2,35,000. You can see here also either. You can also see in the other places which is in ledger. Select the particular person whom you are looking for. So this one 2,35,000. 2,35,000 is my opening amount. That means my sales amount. Out of which, how much it is spending for me to receive from this person, from Tejas Tools. It is 2,35,000 itself, because I didn't receive any money. Now what I did, I made a sales here. I made a sale of mobile phones, and unfortunately there was some damaged goods when I made a sale. So this Tejas Stores is returning me a goods. How much is returning me? Is written from the which stock item is written. So he is returning me Redmi Note 7 Pro. Note 7 Pro. There are 3 damaged goods. 3 damaged goods is returning to me. So when it is a damaged goods, then what we will say? I made a sale. The damaged goods is been returned to me, which means it is my sales return. Which means it is my sales return. For sales return, what we will call? We will call it as credit note. We'll call it as credit note. And what is the shortcut key to open this credit note is Alt plus F6. Alt plus F6 is a shortcut key for the sales return. Sales return in a tally, we'll call it as credit note, and we use the shortcut key Alt plus F10. If I don't know the shortcut key, how to use this? How to use this Alt F6? I don't know. I don't remember the shortcut key. In that case, how will I open this credit note? In that case, what I'll do is, I'll go for a voucher. I don't know the shortcut key Alt plus F6 to open this credit note. Now what I'll do is, on my right hand side, I have an option here as F10, other vouchers. Other vouchers. I'll click on this. When I click on this, I'll get a list of options. From this list of options, I want to select a credit note. I'll go for a credit note and I'll press enter. Like this, you can select it. If not, suppose if you know a shortcut key and you want to select it, then you can directly press Alt plus F6. You'll get a credit note. Now, credit note is used for what? Sales return. To whom I made a sales? I made a sales for Tejas 2. I made a sales for Tejas 2. Let me select that particular person. Okay. So after selecting this, here you have an option here as original invoice number. The invoice number was 2. My invoice number was 2. I'll give that and I'll accept this. Okay, I'll accept this party screen also. Now what I made sales, that is sales return. What I have to do, I'm having a Redmi Note 7 Pro. Redmi Note 7 Pro. There are the damaged goods which is written. I made a sale from godown A. To the same godown, I'm receiving 3 stock item which is of damaged. So 15,000 worth of goods is been returned. Now what I'll do here, instead of selecting this as new reference in a credit note, for the sales which I made against that particular bill, I'm getting a sales return. So I'll be choosing here as against reference. Against reference. So how much? This was my sales which was made. So I'll accept this one. Okay. After accepting, I'll show you the report again. Display more reports. We'll go for statement of accounts, outstanding, ledger, Tejas Stores. Now see here, I made a sales for 2,35,000, out of which 15,000 of goods has been returned. Now how much I need to repay now? How much I need to receive now? It is 2,20,000 I need to receive from this. Say example, Tejas Store is paying me 2 lakhs now. He is paying me 2 lakhs, which means for Tejas Store it is a paying, he is paying to me. That means I'm receiving the money. So what I have to do? I have to do a receipt voucher. When I'm receiving, it is a receipt voucher. And what is the shortcut key for receipt is F6. So how he is paying me, whether it is paying through the cash or through the bank. Let me select as bank. He is paying through the bank. Who is paying? Tejas is paying. How much is paying? 2 lakhs. Okay, against the sales which I made. I'll accept this. Okay, you can accept this. Now you can see the outstanding report, display more reports, statement of accounts, outstanding, ledger, pages to see here. So now the balance which I have to pay is only 20,000 because 2 lakhs is already been received. So this Tejas stores will have to pay me only 20,000. Remaining he has already paid to me. So I don't have anything other than this 20,000. Nothing I have to receive from this person. Any doubts on this? Let me show you once again. What I did is I made a sales voucher. I made a sales voucher to whom I made salesperson, that is to my customer Tejas 2. After I made a sale for 2,35,000, that is from my godown A, I made a sale. After making the sales, he gave me a damaged goods return, that is my credit note. The goods was been written. When the goods was been written, I made a credit note, that is my sales return voucher, how much ever the goods has been written. And while accepting this transaction, I made it as against reference, against the sales what I have made, against the sales what I've made. So I'll press escape now. After this, for this same thing, I've also received the money of 2 lakhs from HDFC Bank to HDFC Bank from the person Stages to us. He paid me 2 lakhs rupees. So I've received 2 lakhs to my bank account. Okay, till here, any doubt? Anybody? Do you want to try this? If yes, I'll give you 2 minutes. You can just practice it. Then we'll start with the next step. Or if you know, if no,
Yes,
then I'll
ma'am.
just. Can I continue? 1 minute, 1 minute. Who answered me yes now?
Sarah, ma'am.
Sarah. So your name, it is showing me as caller 1. Please change the name as Sarah, your name. Okay. It is showing as
Ma'am,
caller 1.
actually, for me, it's just showing Sarah only, ma'am.
But when you spoke to me, it was showing me as caller 1. 1 minute. So I think now caller 1 has arrived. I don't know who has joined recently, just now. We have to think with that. Okay, that's okay. Now what you want me to do, whether I want to give you a gap 1 minute or I'll continue.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Okay, you can try. Shabnam, you can also try. Shabnam or Shabana? Shabana.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay, then we'll continue. So what this is how we will be doing a sales and purchase. So we came to know how to make a sales entry and purchase entry. Now how about using an advanced reference also? Advanced reference also. Now we will see this. Okay, now we will see using an advanced reference. Suppose this Tejas store is paying me an advance of 25,000. That is, he is paying me, I am receiving it. When I am receiving it, to how I'm receiving, whether I'm receiving as a cash or through the bank. Let me select this ICICI Bank. I'm receiving to ICICI Bank. How much he is paying? Who is paying? So Tejas Stores is paying me 25,000 as what? As an advance. So let me change here advance. Okay, advance. I'll just give here as received. So it is R1. I'll just give R1 advance receiving 1. Now I'll accept this. So how I'm receiving, through the check or e-punch. So I'll select as check. As a check I'm receiving. Let me give the check number 104050. 6 digit it will be. So 6 digit I'm giving here and I'll accept this. Okay, and the next one. And the next one, after receiving this, you can see in your report also, outstanding report also, display more reports, statement of accounts, outstanding, ledger, pages too, like this. So this is the advance I've received. For the advance which I've received, I have not yet made a sales. For this, I didn't give him a goods. So now what I'll do is I'll make a sales. I'll go for a gateway of Tally, that is the main screen. Now I'll go for voucher now. Voucher, what I have to make? Sales F8. F8. Now here, the next one, what I'll be doing is I am making a sales to Tejas stores. I'll accept this. Now what I'm making sales, sale of TVs. So Samsung 43 inches of LED TV. I'm making a sale from godown A, 10 numbers. Okay, let's give it as 15 numbers at the rate of 10,000. 10,000. And then I'm also making a sale of Sony TV 43 inches. Godown A, from the godown A. Okay, 5 TVs I'm making at the rate of 11,000. Okay, now let me accept this. So how much it is? 2,05,000. Now what I'll be doing is I won't be choosing here as new reference, because before making a sale, I've already received an advance for the sales. So in that case, already I made an entry of advance. To relate it, that I'll be using as against reference, against the advance what I have received. For that, I'll be doing. I'll accept this transaction. Now what will happen? This 2,05,000, out of this 2,05,000, the advance which I paid 25,000, which I have received as a 25,000 as an advance, that will get deducted. So display more reports, statement of accounts, outstanding. I'll go for the ledger, pages tools. Now see, this is my advance which I have made. So I have received a 25,000. Okay, after receiving a 25,000, I have made a sale for the advance which I have received, that is 2,05,000. So in this 2,05,000, after deducting 25,000, how much I need to pay? Sorry, how much I need to receive? That is 1,80,000 I need to receive from this person. Okay, so this is what I'll be receiving. So say example, now this Tejas store is paying me 50,000. So what I'll do is I'll go for a voucher. Okay, then paying me means I'm receiving it. So Alt F6 for receipt. How he is paying me? He is paying through the ICICI Bank. Who is paying? Tejas is paying. How much it has been paid? 50,000. 50,000 is paying me. I'm receiving 50,000. How? For the first bill, there was a 20,000 pending. In this, he is paying a 20,000. And in the next bill, the remaining 30,000. So overall, 50,000 is being paid. I'll accept this e-fund transfer, online transfer, and I'll accept this. Now we will see in a report. I'll go for the report. Display more reports. D. Statement of accounts, I'll press yes. Outstanding, I'll press O. Ledger, I'll press L. Now I'll go for pages 2. Now see, the first bill 20,000 has been cleared. Out of this 1,80,000, even the 30,000 has been paid. So I have remaining 1,50,000 that has to be received from this pages 2. So this is your receivables. This is your receivables. The same way you can see your payables. So receivables you can see here, and payables you can see here. Receivables and payables you can see from here. So how much you need to pay, how much you need to receive. So this is how we will be doing a sales and purchase. Any doubt in this? Do you want to give a try with the advanced reference also? I'll give you 1 more minute. Please practice it. Then I'll start with the next step. Okay, now see, till now what we have done is we have created a stock item. To that stock item related, we made a purchase and sales, and we have seen how to see this outstanding reports, receivables and payables. Now, other than this accounting reports, that is receivable and payable, I also want to see how much was been made a purchase, how much sales has happened, what is my stock that is left in my hand, that is my closing stock, stock in hand. I want to see the stock in hand, how much it is left with me. I made a purchase, say example, I was having a stock item A I was having. For this stock item, suppose let's take it as Samsung itself. Samsung LED TV. Yeah. Anybody want to say something? Okay. See now. So when I have a Samsung LED TV, say example, I purchased 100 stock item. 100 number of TVs have purchased. 100 TVs have purchased of brand Samsung. After purchasing this, I made a sale of 60. 60 TVs I made a sale. So out of 100, I made a sale of 60 TVs. The balance which is left with me is 40. 40 stock item is left with me. That is my closing stock. You can also say it as stock in hand. The left one is which is left with me is stock in hand. Now I want to see how much stock is been left with me for this mobile phones as well as for the television. So how will I check? So what I'll do is I'll go for a from this main screen gateway of Tally. I'm going for stock summary. Stock summary. So it will show me the closing stock. This is showing only the value, but I want to see the quantities also. I want to see the quantities also. Since this is a group, mobiles and television, it is not showing me. Let me press enter on this mobile. Now it will show me how many number of stock item I'm having in hand. Closing stock, how much I'm having. But if I want to see what is my opening stock, if I had an opening stock, and after that if I have made a purchase and then sales, after sales how much it is left, even all these things also I want to see. So then what I will be doing here is, I'll go and press F12. You have an option here, F12 configuration. Each and every screen there will be an option as F12. Whatever the options you need, that you can make it yes or no. Depending upon your requirement, you can make yes or no from this F12. For each and every screen, there will be an option for F12. Okay, now I'll press this F12. Okay, now see what and all I want. I want to see the quantities, the rates and values. Rates and values. Same way. Now, what I'm having is showing opening balance. If I have an opening stock, I'll give it as yes. Goods inward. Show goods inward. Goods inward means purchase. Goods outward, which means sales. So even this I'll make yes. So after making this yes, closing stock by default it will be yes. Let me accept this thing. To accept, I'm pressing Control A. Now see, I was not having any opening stock. I didn't give any opening stock by default. So only I've created a name of the stock item. After creating this, I made a purchase. I made a purchase, then I made a sale. After making a sale, how much is left with me? How much is left with me? When I press escape from the screen, again if I select this mobiles, I won't be having those options again. So what I have to do, again I have to press F12 and I have to make this option yes or no for the requirement of options which I need to see. So let me show you once again what I've done. From this gateway of Tally, we'll go for the stock summary. Which you want to see, mobiles or televisions, based on that you can select it. So I want to see our televisions, so let me select this. So these are the stock that is left with me, including both the godowns. It is not one particular godown, it is both the godowns. Now from this report, I want to see what is my opening balance, that is how much stock was left with me when I started a company, then how much I made a purchase, after that how much sales I have made. Even those things I want to see. In that case, let me press F12. Let me press F12 from here. So now I need a quantities, rates and this. Along with this, I need a opening balance. I need a goods inward, that is purchase, goods outward, sales. and I'll accept the screen Control A. So this is how it will appear. So now after this, what I want to do is, now it is showing me when I go into the stock summary, it is showing me only the mobiles and televisions report. If I want to see the report that is related to individual product, I want to see the report of only Redmi Note 7 or only Vivo 19, Vivo Y21. If I want to see individual item wise, I want to see the report. Then where should I go? So let me press the escape. Where can I see the individual stock item report? To do that, from the main screen, that is from the gateway of Tally, I'll go for display more reports, inventory books, stock item. Which stock item I want to see a report? I want to see Redmi Note 7 Pro. Okay, now see, it is showing me February and it's showing me March. Okay, let me open this February. So in the month of February, I made only a purchase. There is no sale, and that is the same purchase has become closing stock. In the month of March, I made a purchase as well as sales, and it's showing me the closing stock. This one, the one which is showing me as an opening balance, is of February month. Okay, on 1st of March, which is showing me the opening balance, this is in the month of February, which I made a purchase. In case from the same report, if I want to see, other than this March, I want to see the February month transaction also, then what I will do is, I'll go and press Alt F2 to change the period. Okay, I want to see it from February to March. I want to see. So see, on the February, the opening stock which was showing, that option has been removed. Instead of that, it is showing me the transaction that have passed in the month of February, the purchase. And then remaining things has been shown here. Whatever the purchase or sales what I've made. After making all this purchase and purchase written, I also made a sales and sales written. At last, how much stock I'm having as a closing stock is being displayed. For this, only Redmi Note 7 Pro. It is not for all the stock item. That is only for Redmi Note 7 Pro. If you want to cross check with the other entries also, other than that also, go for this stock item. Select some other one. So see here, I'm also having a February and March. Let me select February. From the same screen, I'll press Alt F2 to change it to March also. From February to March, I want to see. So like this, I can view the report. Let me show you once again how to see this report. Okay, where I'll go is, I'll go for main screen, gateway of Tally. From the main screen of gateway of Tally, I'll go for display more reports. Then I have an option here as inventory books. Go for stock item, select the individual stock item. Monthly report will be shown. Out of this monthly return report, you can select whichever the month you want to see the report individually. If not, you can select any one month. You can see there. And if you want to see another 2-3 months report also, change the period by Alt F2 and you can see from here. Okay. The same way, below this inventory books, in this inventory books, after stock item, I'm having a go down wise report also. When I select this, it will show me which go down I want to see, go down A or go down B. According to this, you can select it. Suppose I want to see a go down A report. I'll select this. In this, I want to see the closing stock that is available for mobiles. From this, I can press F12 and I can enable opening stock, that is closing opening, and purchase sales also I can make it from F12. The same way for the another go down also, go down B also. Okay, so how much it is showing? 48 and 45. This 48, when I press, the total stock is 48 numbers, whereas which is having how much stock, it is shown as closing balances. Go down report. Other than this, you can also view a report of stock group wise mobiles and television individually you can see, or if you want to see as a category which we have created, that is 43 inches Redmi Vivo which we have created. According to this also you can check the report. So let me show you again the same report how to navigate this. From the gateway of Tally, we have to go with the display mode reports, inventory books. In inventory books, you have a stock item, go downs, stock category, and your stock group, stock category summary and stock group summary. This is what you're having. You can see all this report from where? From the inventory books. From the inventory books, you can see this. So just make a note how to see the inventory reports, inventory books. Okay, just copy from this inventory reports, this one. Just copy this highlighted one. You just make it in a simple format. And the inventory books, you can see the stock item, stock group, stock category, and go down. This is what you can see. So first point, and this from the second point, it is after inventory books. Rest all the reports you can see. Just make a note of this in a simple. Done. We'll go for the next one then. Okay. What I'll do is now these are the reports we have already seen in a Tally. Other than that, what are the options we are going to see now? Suppose, as I told you, while passing the sales voucher, it will be showing you the number of transactions you're passing. Voucher 1, voucher 2, 3, 4, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is showing me like this. In case if I want to add a something before this 4, I want to add something as prefix and suffix. In that case, how will I add that? Suppose here it is showing me as 4. What I want to do here is, okay, I'm having a voucher number. Okay, voucher number I'm having here as 4. In which one? In a sales. But instead of this only 4, I want this 4 number as to be displayed as, suppose, MCC. Okay, slash and 4 or 04. 04 I want slash IDD. Then after this I want 21 and 22 financial year. This like this it has to appear. My invoice number must appear like this instead of this 4. So how will I have to do? Then let me show you. Now instead of showing this voucher number as 4, what? Voucher number as 4. Voucher number as 4. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be giving something, which is I'll be adding some prefix and suffix to this voucher number. I need to add a prefix and suffix to my voucher number. Now, how should I do that? I'll go for a tally in which I have to give in a sales. So what I'll do is I'll go for a alter. I'll select a voucher type. Select a voucher type. In which one I have to do? I have to do it in a sales. I have to do it in a sales. Select sales. Now here method of voucher numbering. What I'm having is automatic. Automatically the next number will be changed. I don't have to provide here. So let this be automatic itself. The next one what I'm having is use advanced configuration. I'll enable this option. I'll make this option yes. Then I'll get the script. So let me show you once again so that you don't have to get confused. I'm showing you once again how to do this. From the gateway of Tally, to add a prefix and suffix to my voucher number, to add a prefix and suffix to my voucher numbering. That is only for sales. It is not for the purchase. It is only for the sales. You can do in a purchase, but purchase usually will give the exact number that we are getting in an invoice number, and supplier invoice number we will provide it. Whereas this is my sales. This is my sales which I am giving my invoices. So I want my invoice number to appear over there. So what I'll do is I'll go for this alter. From the gateway of Tally, I'll go for an alter. After this, then I'll go for a voucher type. Voucher type. I'll go for a voucher type. Then what I'll do is I'll go for a sales. I'll get this option. Now here I'm having an option as method of voucher numbering. It is by default, it is set to an automatic. I'm not changing anything. Only thing is I'm going to make this option yes. Which one? Use advanced configuration. I'll make this option yes. After making this yes, when I enter, so like this, it will open. My voucher number starting will be 01. I'll give like this. So 0 is not accepted. It is only showing as 0. So pre-fill with 0. Even if I make this yes also, I have to give it in my numbering system. So my number will start from 1st of April 2021. My voucher number will start from 1. This is yearly ones. Yearly ones 1 to 500. 365 days I'm having. As much as sales it will happen. It will start from 1 to 100, 300, 400, 500. It will continue for whole year. Okay. So 1 here it will start from 1 year from 1st of April 2021 till the 31st of March 2022. My number will start from 1, and I don't know till how much sales I'll be making. Till that it will be repeating from 1 to as much as sales I'm going to do. That is yearly ones. Then next one, prefix details. Prefix details I want to give. What is the prefix that I'm going to add it before this voucher numbering? So it is applicable from 1st of April 2021 onwards. 2021 onwards. Then what is the prefix I'm going to add here? So prefix I'm adding as MCC, then slash. After this, now what I'm going to do is I'll add a 0 also. Before 1, I need a 0 also. So then I'll again press enter. Now I'll go for a suffix. Suffix again 1/4/2021 onwards. My voucher numbering will start that is prefix which I'm going to give here as I'll give a slash, then 21 and 22 is the financial year. This is for what? For the financial year 21 and 22. Suppose now the current financial year is 22 and 23. For this financial year also I want to change a voucher numbering. I'll press enter. Okay, you can accept it. Again I'll go for this yes. If I want to change for the next financial year, that is from 1st of April 2022 onwards, my number will start like this. Okay, now what I'll do is, for your understanding, I'll change some prefix here. So same thing, 1/4/2022. Okay, same thing I'm giving here, MCC /0. But whereas when I'm going for the suffix 1/4/2022 onwards slash 22 and 23, I'm changing the financial year 22 and 23 financial year, and I'll accept this. I'll accept this screen. Let me show you once again what I've done. Okay. From this alter, I went for the voucher type, then a sales. Okay. Then here I made this use advanced configuration. Yes. I've just given a prefix and suffix along with the voucher numbering system based on my financial year beginning. So this is what I've done, and I accepted the screen Control A, and again I'll accept the screen also Control A. This is what we have done. Now see here, when I go for this voucher entry, see what is happening. Voucher number 4, 21 and 22. What is the date here? 2nd of March 2022. I gave us what? Financial year 21 and 22, 22 and 23. So let me change the period here. I'll change a period. Alt F2. Alt F2. Now from 1 4/2021 to 31/3/2023. I'll give 2 financial year. I'm giving voucher. This is of 21 and 22. My financial period, it is showing us 21 and 22. Let me change the date F2. I'll give it as 1st of April 2022. Now see, here the financial period is showing 22 and 23. Like this, each and every year you can keep giving the, based on financial year, you can keep changing your invoicing numbering system. Invoice numbering system, you can do it. So just take a note how to do this. How to do this, just copy this. Just copy this. Okay. How to change the voucher numbering from the gateway of Tally. All these things. You just copy this. How to change a sales voucher numbering system. Anybody having a doubt in this? How to give a voucher numbering? Okay. Then we'll proceed. I'll go for the next one. Next what I'm going to do is say in my tally, I have a go down reports. So that we have already seen. So how to see that? Let me show you once again. Display more reports. Inventory books, go down. I'll go for a go down E. Go down E. I'll go for mobiles. Now see, here I'm having how much? Redmi, I'm having 13 in go down A, Redmi, and here I'm having 15, the same Redmi. Note 7 and Note 2. 13 and 15 I'm having. Now let's check in my go down B. Go down B mobiles. Now it is showing here 15 and 13. So it is quite a bit complicated now. So let me just take it as this one. So Redmi Note 7 Pro. Note 7 Pro in go down B. Okay, so let's see that in go down B what I'm having, that is Redmi Note 7 Pro. How much I'm having is 15 stock I'm having. The same thing in go down A. In go down A, what is this? Redmi, how much I'm having is 13. I'm having 13. Okay, I'm having 13. Now what I want to do is, here it is showing 13 and here it is showing 15. Now what I want is, since there is no much sales that is happening in a go down B, just assume that there is no much sale that is happening in my go down B. So from this go down B, I want to transfer 10 stock to the other go down. Which go down? To go down A. I want to transfer 10 stock to go down A. Now what will happen when it comes here? Here what will happen? 15 minus 10. 15 minus 10, how much it has to show me? It has to show me 5. And here there is already a 13. There is already 13 plus 5 we are receiving. So how much it has to show me now? It has to show me 18. So like this we have to do. That means where I'm transferring a stock from one go down to another go down. From which go down? From go down B, Redmi Note 7 Pro, I'm going to transfer 5 of the stock to the go down A. When I'm transferring this, how should I transfer this? Which one? Redmi Note 7 Pro from the go down 7. So, okay, this one, Redmi Note 7 Pro from the go down B, I'm going to transfer it to where? To go down A. So, when I'm transferring a goods from one go down to another, when I'm transferring a goods from one go down to another, then what should I do in a tally is I have to pass a transaction called stock journal. Stock journal. And the shortcut key for the stock journal is Alt plus F7. It is Alt plus F7. Stock journal. For transferring the stock from one go down to another go down. Okay, for transferring the stock from one go down to another go down, we will be using the stock journal. See, what I'm going to transfer here is Redmi Note 7 Pro. From which go down? From go down B. How much I'm going to transfer? 5. So when I press enter, automatically the rate and amount will capture. I'm not going to do anything. Okay, I don't have any other stock item to transfer, only Redmi Note 7 Pro. Now, again, which item it has been receiving? So, again, I'll give the same item, Redmi Note 7 Pro. To which go down I'm receiving? A. Go down A. How much I'm receiving? 5. So, see, this is the entry of transfer of materials. Transfer of materials from which go down to which go down? From source to destination. From which place to which place I am going to transfer. Source to destination. From which place to which place? I'll accept this now. So now what will happen? Let's see the report. We'll go for the display more reports. Accounts book. Sorry. It is inventory books. Go down A. Mobiles. Now see, here it has become 18. 13 plus 5, 18 it has become. Now we'll go for the go down B. Mobiles, Redmi Note 7 Pro. So now see, here it was showing me how much? 15. And this 15, 5 I have transferred. So how much it is showing me? Only 10. Okay, out of 15, 5 is been transferred, 10 it is showing me. Did you understand how we are doing this? Do you want me to show once again? Let me show you once again. Instead of this mobile, I'll show you with the TV. I'll show you with the TV. See here. In go down A, Samsung. In this go down B, Samsung, I'm having 20 TVs. Okay, whereas in go down A, Samsung, I'm having only 5. In go down A, I'm having 5 stock for the Samsung. Whereas in go down B, it is showing me Samsung, I'm having 20. Now what I will do is, from this go down B, this Samsung 43 inches of LED TV, 10 stock item from B to A I'm transferring. I'm going to transfer this B to A. Now what I'll do is, I'll go for a voucher. Suppose if you don't know the shortcut key for the stock journal, then what you can do is, instead of pressing Alt F7, if you don't know the shortcut key, go for this F10 other vouchers, select as stock journal. Now transfer of materials, source and destination, from which place to which place, what I'm going to transfer. Name of my stock item is Samsung 43 inches of LED TV. From where I'm going to transfer it from B. See, in a B, I'm having 20 numbers. I'll select this. How much I'm transferring? 10 I'm transferring. Okay. Where? Again, I'll select the same stock item, 43 inches of Samsung TV, where I'm transferring to the go down A. Go down A. Okay. So see here, when I select the stock item, Samsung 43 inches of TV, here it is showing me how much? 25. When you go down A, I'm having only 5. Now, plus 10 it will become. In go down A, plus 10 it has to become. So from B, I'm transferring 10 stock items. Same quantity I'm mentioning and I'm accepting it. Okay, I'm accepting it. Now we'll see in a go down A, 5 plus 10 it has to become. So we'll go for display more reports. Inventory books. Go down A, television, Samsung. See, 10 plus 5, sorry, 5 plus 10, it has become 15. At the same time, in my go down, see a television, I was having how much? 20, but now it has become 10. The 10 which has been transferred to the other one. Now, in case, so just make a note how to make this stock journal also. How to make this stock journal. Okay, make a note. Transfer of materials from one go down to another. We will be using stock journal. Stock journal from one go down to another go down. If I have to transfer the goods, I'll be using stock journal. I'll be using stock journal. Okay, stock journal I'll be using. So the shortcut key for the stock journal is Alt plus F7. Make a note. Transfer of materials from one go down to another go down is stock journal. I'll be using this. Okay, done. Then I'll show you the another report. Now I've passed the stock journal entry. I've passed the stock journal voucher. Where can I see how many entries I've done for the stock journal? Now see, I'll go for this display more reports. Inventory books. In inventory books itself, you have an option here. Stock transfer journal register. Select this. So in the month of April, I've passed the 2 transactions. So this one it is showing me. Okay. Same way, there is another report called physical stock. So physical stock, what does this mean? Okay. Now see, let me give you with the example itself. Let me explain you with the example. I'll go for the display more reports. Inventory books, go down A. I'll go for the television. Now, I'm having a go down A. I have passed the transaction in my tally where Sony TV, Sony 43 inches of LED TV. Here in my tally for go down A, it is showing me 20. It is showing me 20. When I personally visited, when a manager or some person, when any person who goes and count the number of system that is available by manually I'm counting how many TVs I'm having. When I started counting this TVs in my go down A, I find that there are only 18 TVs available. When I was counting, it is showing me only it is only 18 TVs is available, whereas in my tally it is showing 20. So there is a difference of 2 stock items. What is the reason for this 2 differentiation? It is might be I would have made a sale, but I might have forgotten to make a sales voucher. In that case, might be that is one case. Second thing is this is my own showroom. Since this is my own showroom, I would have like some of my friends or relatives would have come as a gift or token of something. I'm just giving some TVs. I'm giving as a gift. I'm just giving as a token. Now what will happen? When I gave it as a gift, I have not recorded it in an entry. When I'm not recorded as an entry, what will happen? In tally, the stock item closing stock will not get reduced, whereas the physical quantity, physically the stock that is available will get reduced. In that case, what should I have to do? Now, physically 18 stock is available, Samsung 43 inches of LED TV. In a go down A, there is only 18, but in tally it is showing 20. Now what I want to do is I have to make it similar. Physically 18 and in my software, that is in my tally also, it has to be shown as 18 itself. In that case, what should I do? In that case, what should I do? Now what I'll be doing is I'll be making a entry. What entry have to do? I have to make a physical stock voucher entry. I'll go for a voucher. So what is this physical stock is used for? Physical stock, physical count, number of count, how much stock it is available. For this, the shortcut key, physical stock voucher entry, shortcut key is Control plus F7. Control plus F7. Now, name of the item, name of my item, that is Sony 43 inches of TV. In which go down? In go down A, it is showing 20, but when I counted how much it was there, it was 18. When I press enter, it won't go for this amount column directly, it will get accepted. Now we will see in a go down A. I'll press escape from the screen. I'll go for display more reports, inventory books, go down A. Now see, I'll go for this television. See how much it has become? 18. Instead of 20, it has become 18. Same way, if the number of stock, if it is more than what it is in a tally, even then also you can pass the physical stock itself. Let me redo once again. So let's take an example of this one. Okay, we'll take this as, we'll go for a go down B. Instead of go down A, we'll try with the go down B. I'm having a mobile phone. See, when I was seeing this Redmi Note 9 Pro, in my tally, the closing stock it is showing yes here as 13. But when I went into a personal visit in a go down B, when I counted here, it was showing me as 15. So 2 numbers extra I'm having. Might be I would have purchased, but I've not recorded. In that case, I can record it. You can increase it or you can decrease it. But for increase or decrease anything which is happening with your closing stock, you have to pass a physical stock voucher entry. Okay, it can be reduction also, it can be a increase also. So you can do anything. So you can, now let's see it as reducing only we will do. Here it is showing 13 quantities. When I counted there, it was only showing 10. And where? In go down B, when I was counting Redmi Note 9 Pro, in tally it is showing 13. When I physically counted it, it was showing only 10. For this, I have to make a physical stock voucher, where I'll be. What is the shortcut key for the physical stock is Control plus F7. I'll go for a voucher. Okay, physical stock, Control plus F7. Now what it is? Redmi Note 9 Pro. Where in go down B. In go down B, it's showing 13. But when I counted, it was only 10. I'll accept this. Now we will see in a go down report. Display more reports. Inventory books. Go down B. Mobiles. See here. Now it has become 10 for the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Any doubt in this, guys? Any doubt in this? Make a note for this physically available stock. Physical stock. How you will be doing this? Physical stock, just make a note. This one. Make a note for the stocks, that is physical stock. Anybody having a doubt in stock journal and physical stock? Please let me know. Then which means there is no doubt. Okay. There is one more report which is related to inventory, where I have a stock item. Say Redmi Note 7 Pro. I'm having a stock item Redmi Note 7 Pro. This one I have created as a stock item. I want to see how much purchases happen, how much sales has happened. in which godown how much stock I'm having, godown A, godown B. Okay, and this Redmi Note 7 Pro is a stock group or stock category. To this related stock group, what are the other stock group also I'm having? What are the other stock item also I'm having? To see that, where I'll be doing is only to see the report. It is not for the passing transaction. Only to see the report, what is purchase, what is sales, in which godown, how much I'm having. This is what I want to see. To see that, from this gateway of Tally display more reports, I'll be going for what? Statement of inventory. It is not inventory books. Statement of inventory. I'll go for this stock query. Stock query. Let me select this Redmi Note 7 Pro. So see here, these are my purchases. This is my sales. In which godown I'm having how much. So godown A and godown B, how much I'm having this. So this Redmi Note 7 Pro is a group of mobiles. To this mobile group, if there is any other stock item also, it will be listed here. Item of same group. Only mobiles will be listed, no TVs. The TV is some other group. So it will be listing like this. Okay, only to see the report. This is called as stock query. You can just make a note of this. I'll show you once again. And display more reports. Statement of inventory, stock query. You can select any stock item. For that related, you'll get a purchase, sales, and godown reports. Along with that, any stock group or stock category which is related to that, even that also you can see here. Okay, so just make a note for the stock query. Why the stock query is used? To view a report. To view report related to purchase, sales, and then I can also see a godown wise report and item with same group. Item which is having with the same group. Okay, you can just make a note of this from here. Stock query to how to view a report. Anybody having any doubt? No answers, which means no doubts. Okay, so let me go for this. In today's class, do you have any doubt? At least in whole class today from the beginning till now. Any doubts? And the inventory, how to maintain an inventory, how to pass the transactions, how to see the reports, anywhere, any doubts? Anybody? Answer me, please. Anybody has to answer. Someone has to answer me. Okay, then that's all for today. Okay, that's all for today. Means inventory related topics we have covered. Now, from the next class, we'll see the next topic. Next topic, tomorrow onwards, there will be a new topic. So how to use anything that we are going to see in the next class. You just check it out with this. If you have any doubt, you please let me know. For this related, I'll just share you one of a problem. Try with that, practice it on your own. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay, I'll give you one of a problem for this related. You can just practice it. That is how to create a stock item and how to pass a transaction. You can see that. Fine. And that's all for today. Guys, take care everyone. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
At last, I'm getting a voice.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Tell me, ma.
Ma'am, if we are typing, if we get spelling mistake, like spelling errors, then what we have to do, ma'am? Like, even if I tap, if I open caps lock and again if I close back, I get spelling error pop up, ma'am.
Where, in a tally, or you are saying about a word?
Tally, ma'am.
Spelling error. That means you a pop-up why you are getting is already would have created that name. In that name, you would have already created the same name already. Suppose see here, ledger. I'll just show you something. Alter ledger. So have an option here. Say that computer has been created. Okay, a computer has been created. Let me try to create now. I'll create one more. Okay, I'll create a ledger. Computer. So like this, name already exists, enter a different name. Like this you might get. Spelling error, when you will get the same situation already would have created with some other type spellings in that case. So if you're trying with a capital letter, you said me like capital letter, it is showing some spelling error, right?
Yes,
Then
ma'am.
what you do is, if any places where you're getting an error, please take a screenshot of that and share me. So let me check what is the exact reason why you're getting that, and I'll let you know.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Okay?
you, ma'am.
Okay, madam. Take
Thank
care,
you.
everyone. Bye.